Hello everyone, welcome back to US Diplomacy. Today we will discuss the greatest diplomatic achievements of the United States. Throughout its history, the United States has used diplomacy to build alliances, negotiate peace, expand trade, and strengthen international cooperation. These achievements have shaped not only American foreign policy but also the modern international system. Let's begin our journey. Introduction. Diplomacy is the art of communication, negotiation, and peaceful cooperation between nations. Since becoming independent in 1776, the United States has relied on diplomacy to protect its interests and build relationships around the world. Over more than 2 centuries, American diplomacy has experienced many successes. Achievement 1. Gaining international recognition. After declaring independence in 1776, the United States needed recognition from other countries. One of the greatest diplomatic successes came through the efforts of Benjamin Franklin, who helped secure French support during the American Revolution. This international recognition strengthened the young nation and contributed to its independence. Achievement 2. The Monroe Doctrine. In 1823, President James Monroe introduced the Monroe Doctrine. This policy declared that European powers should not establish new colonies in the Americas. It became one of the most influential principles in American foreign policy and shaped diplomatic thinking for many years. Achievement 3. Expanding international trade. As the United States grew economically during the 19th century, diplomacy helped expand trade with countries around the world. Trade agreements created new markets, encouraged investment, and strengthened economic partnerships. Economic diplomacy became an important tool of national development. Achievement 4. Leadership after World War II. Following World War II, the United States played a leading role in rebuilding international cooperation. American leaders helped establish the United Nations to promote peace, security, and cooperation among nations. This remains one of the most important diplomatic achievements in modern history. Achievement 5. Building NATO. Another major achievement was helping create the North Atlantic Treaty Organization in 1949. The alliance strengthened cooperation among democratic countries and contributed to international security during the Cold War. NATO continues to play an important role in global security today. Achievement 6. Managing the Cold War. During the Cold War, diplomacy helped prevent direct military conflict between the United States and the Soviet Union. Although tensions were often high, negotiations, arms control discussions, and communication helped reduce risks. Diplomacy proved essential during one of history's most dangerous periods. Achievement 7. Global economic leadership. The United States became one of the world's leading economic powers. Through trade, investment, innovation, and international partnerships, American diplomacy helped support global economic growth and international commerce. Achievement 8. Scientific and technological cooperation. American diplomacy has encouraged international cooperation in science, medicine, education, and technology. Countries have worked together on research, healthcare, space exploration, and innovation. These partnerships have benefited millions of people worldwide. Achievement 9. Humanitarian assistance. The United States has provided humanitarian assistance during natural disasters, refugee crises, and health emergencies. Diplomacy has helped coordinate international aid and strengthen cooperation among governments and humanitarian organizations. Achievement 10. Modern global partnerships. Today, the United States maintains diplomatic relations with countries across every continent. Through embassies, international organizations, trade agreements, educational exchanges, and cultural cooperation, American diplomacy continues building global partnerships. Lessons from American diplomacy. The history of U.S. diplomacy teaches several important lessons. First, communication is often more effective than conflict. Second, strong alliances create long-term stability. Third, international cooperation helps solve global challenges. Finally, diplomacy requires patience, trust, and mutual respect. Looking to the future of American diplomacy will involve new challenges. Artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, climate change, global health, and emerging technologies will shape future diplomatic priorities. Future diplomats will need both traditional diplomatic skills and knowledge of modern technology. the United States will continue working with partners around the world to promote peace, economic development, scientific cooperation, and international security. Conclusion. In conclusion, the history of United States diplomacy is a story of cooperation, leadership, negotiation, and adaptation. From gaining independence to building international alliances and addressing modern global challenges, diplomacy has remained one of America's most powerful tools. Its greatest achievements demonstrate how peaceful dialogue, international cooperation, and strategic partnerships can shape a better future. Thank you for joining me in today's episode. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to US Diplomacy.